Don't be a reed that is swayed by the wind. Right? Jesus in Matthew chapter 11, verse 7 refers to John as not being a reed swayed by the wind. And he says, as John's disciples were leaving, Jesus began to speak to the crowd about John. What did you go out into the desert to see? A reed swayed by the wind? If not, what did you go out to see? A man dressed in fine clothes? No. Those who wear fine clothes are in king's palaces. And what did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I tell you, and more than a prophet. This is the one about whom it was written, I will send my messenger ahead of you, who will prepare the way before you. Speaking of John the Baptist. So he says he's not a reed swayed by the wind. Right? A reed swayed by the wind is someone who is constantly conforming and reconforming to random trends and popular opinion of society as society goes on its bizarre, wayward course. Right? That is a reed swayed by the wind. The wind blows to the north, the reed sways to the north. The wind blows to the south, the reed sways to the south. The wind blows to the southwest, the reed sways to the southwest. There's no consistency in it, which is the problem when people are disconnected from God, which is what corrupt systems of government try to do. They try to disconnect people from God so that they can then force feed brainwashing and manipulation into the people, and then have the people one week believe this, and then have them the next week believe the complete opposite. And these people with this like brainwashed hive mind will just go from one thing one week to another thing the next week. And even if they're complete opposites, even if they supported a cause, 1 month, the next month they might be against the cause. And it's just, you know what I mean? Because they're being swayed by the wind. They're being swayed by this person, this or system of worldly crap. A person who's connected to God is the same today as they were 5,000 years ago, and is the same as they were 2,000 years ago. A person who speaks the word of God and obeys the commandments of God is the same today as they were 4,000 years ago, the same today as they were 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, last month. It's just constant, because the commandments of God are constant, eternal, and will never change, have never changed, are just the way they are, and they will never change, as God is unchanging. So do not be a reed swayed by the wind, but be solidified into the eternal truth, and be firm and steadfast in that truth. Okay. It's real bad now because of the way communication has been developed